Okay, so it's time for the doctor to give his thoughts on the PlayStation Vita. Now, the thing that kills me about this PlayStation Vita, now there's nothing wrong with wanting a PlayStation Vita. However, I've seen these people on YouTube, namely Sony drones, not normal Sony fans, Sony drones, that been saying things like, "Oh, the PlayStation Vita was crushed the 3DS," based on absolutely nothing. What evidence do any of you silly drones out there have that the PlayStation Vita is going to crush the 3DS in sales? One, it's not even out yet. Two, the DS destroyed the PSP in sales. Period. Destroyed, decimated, desecrated, decapitated, on PP, pimp slapped, drop kicked, stone cold stunned. The DS ripped the PSP a new one. So what makes you think that the PlayStation Vita is going to outsell the 3DS? Because the 3DS didn't reach Nintendo's unrealistic sales expectations? The big games haven't even come out yet. I don't see what makes you guys think, based on what we know about the Vita, that that's magically going to make it outsell a Nintendo handheld for the first time. What makes you guys think that?
Oh, it's because it has better graphics.
The PSP had better graphics than the DS.
Oh, well, it's because the Vita has a better screen.
The PSP had a better screen than the DS.
Oh, it's because it has better multimedia functionality.
The PSP had better multimedia functionality than the DS. What else you got?
Oh, well, because it has a touchscreen.
The DS already had a touchscreen. People like to say, oh, the 3DS is a failure because it's just a DS. And it's just a DS with 3D and nobody cares about 3D because 3D doesn't add anything to gaming. Yeah, because an LED screen does. Oh wait, it adds nothing. And actually 3D does add something to gameplay, but you guys are freaking idiots. So you don't understand that, and you don't understand the potential 3D will bring, which you will see in games coming to the 3DS, like Super Mario 3D Land, that's gonna have gameplay designed around 3D, and you will see the difference between shoehorn 3D and a game designed around 3D. But I guess that probably went over your heads. I forgot your drones. You be droning? Anyway, another thing that's funny to me, the 3DS haters like to say, oh, the 3DS is just a port machine. What do you think that the Vita is gonna get? It's already been advertised as a PS3 in your hand. That means port central. If you think that system is gonna get a whole bunch of original games that aren't ports, you are freaking kidding yourself. It's the opposite. The 3DS is going to be the system that's getting the original games. The Vita is going to be port central. And I saw a comment the other day, actually yesterday, that blew my mind. The guy's name, I forgot. It's probably some irrelevant Sony drone anyway. But he said that he owned a DS. Then he bought a PSP. And then he said once he got his PSP, he never looked back because the PSP had killer games and the DS didn't. Nigga, are you serious? Nigga, are you serious? The DS didn't have games, but the The PSP had games, but the DS didn't. You know that since the PSP has come out, I've only seen 2 people with PSPs actually playing games on them. The PSP didn't have hardly any games the first couple years it was out. And most of the actual games people were playing on the PSP were emulation of Nintendo games. You guys were playing the games you like to bash. People were buying PSPs and playing Super Nintendo games on them. That was one of the main attractions of a PSP. You get to emulate free Nintendo games and play UMD fail movies. Now that's a fail. UMD fail. UMD was straight fail. And another instance of Sony copying Nintendo, because UMDs look a lot like GameCube discs, and they hold the same amount of info. You see, Sony is always on Nintendo's jock. You guys, you hate to admit it, but it's just the truth. I'm gonna tell you guys what's gonna happen. The 3DS is not going to sell as much as the DS. Period. However, it's still going to destroy the PlayStation Vita in sales. There was a huge difference in graphics from the PlayStation Portable to the original DS, and in the end it didn't matter at all, did it? Now, the PlayStation Vita admittedly has better graphics than the 3DS. However, the difference is not that big. Is it way more powerful than the 3DS? Yes. The Wii, people get this wrong. The Wii is more powerful technically than the 3DS. It has more horsepower. It has more polygon pushing power. But the 3DS has newer technology. It's more current. Has far better shader capability. As soon as you get into shader territory, that's when the playing field starts to even out. Even if they have the same games, there is not going to be that much of a difference. Most of the difference you're really going to see is going to be in the screen quality. Other than that, I mean, the games aren't going to look that different. They're going to look better on Vita, but they're not going to look that much better than the 3DS. Tell me this. You people say, oh, the Vita, the graphics are going to blow the 3DS away. Really, they are? How? How is that possible? If there's games on the 3DS that look like mini 360 games, and the PlayStation Vita isn't as powerful as the PS3, how in the world are you going to get way better looking graphics on the Vita? Have you guys played, let's take Super Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS. Have you guys played this game? The character models look straight out of a 360 game in 3D. The only thing that's really lacking is the freaking backgrounds. So pretty much if they came out with Street Fighter on the PlayStation Vita, which I'm pretty sure they will because Capcom likes to milk. They like to milk, yeah. So when that inevitable port comes out, this is what's going to happen. The character models are going to look a little bit better than the 3DS. It's not going to be in 3D, and then the backgrounds are going to look better. But it's not going to blow it away. They could come out with a Call of Duty on the 3DS and a Call of Duty on the Vita, and they're not going to look too much different. I can guarantee you that. But you guys can continue to hate on the 3DS, continue to hype up the Vita, but I'm telling you, it's PlayStation Portable all over again. Thank you for watching.